All right, class. This lesson is going to be 3-5. We are dealing with inequalities and how to put together inequality statements. Statements are kind of like a equation that's been written out in words, and you need to put them into numbers and letters. So if we have something that looks like this, a number y plus 14 is greater than 21. Okay, so we need to rephrase this into an actual equation. So the first thing we want to do is go a number y. So we need y. Okay, what's it say next? Plus, all right, 14, okay, is greater. Now remember, greater means that the sign is going to be open toward the number it just said. So greater than 21, because you would read this, 14 is greater than 21, okay? And that's how you solve that out. Now what you could do later is try and get y by itself, but for right now I just want you to see how you take a statement and turn it into an actual equation. Okay, let's see if I had another one. I'll read this one to you. A number t is increased by 7 is more than 11. All right, a number t is increased, obviously that means add, by 7, okay, is more than 11. There you go. So you just put it out how it says it and you'll be okay. Make sure that you read all of the little clues it comes with. Now the next part we're going to be doing is talking about graphing on a number line inequalities. So if I wanted you to graph this inequality, a is greater than 5, we would draw a number line. Now we don't need to make a very large number line because look at my largest number is 5. So we're going to start here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now if you look at this symbol is just a basic inequality. When it's just a basic inequality, it gets an open circle. When it is an inequality that has an equal to possibility, the circle gets colored in. All right, so keep that in mind. This one here is going to be an open circle because it does not have the equal to. So I'm going to locate the 5 and put an open circle. Now it says that it has to be bigger than 5. So I'm going to move my line into the larger direction of 5. So here's my final answer. It's an open circle with an arrow. I always tell my students too, look at what direction this is pointing. It's pointing to go that way. So your line goes that way. Okay? Let's look at another one. What if we had b is less than or equal to 3? All right, so I'm going to draw my number line. Hopefully yours is a little straighter than mine. And I'm just going to start here and count back. Okay. Well, now this is a symbol here that has an equal to, which means our circle is going to be colored in. So I'm going to put my dot at 3 and color it in. Now, what direction is my line going to go in? Well, look at the arrow. The arrow is telling me it's going to go in that direction. So, I color in this direction and put an arrow at the end. Because this needs to read that b is less than or equal to 3. So, it's either going to be 3 or something less than. That's how you read that. All right. Let's say we have one more. Let's try a is greater than or equal to -4. Same thing, you draw out your number line, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with -4, -2, 0, 2, 4, 6. And it's okay if you skip count like that. It's not a problem. Well, this one has a equal to inequality, so that means it's going to get a closed circle on the 4, the negative 4 there. And then my arrow is telling me it needs to go in that direction because A is bigger than negative 4. So it's anything that's bigger than the 4. If I drew my line in the other direction, I'm telling myself that it's less than negative 4. No. The answer is something either 4 or larger. Negative 4 or larger. All right. Let's try one more statement one, just to get you to understand the statements. What if I said, there are at least 20 tigers in the cage. Basically, that means tigers. Let's just put T. There are at least 20 tigers. So can we have more than that? Well, yeah, you could have more. So there could be more or equal to the 20 possible tigers. So that's how you'd write that. Pretty easy. All right, guys. Hope this helped you on 3-5.